It's 2024. The skies over the fighting in Ukraine are filled with a new kind of scary weapon, dragon drones. These aren't just regular drones that take pictures. These are weapons of fire, made to drop fire on the enemy. Dragon drones, sometimes called Dracaris drones, show how much worse the fighting in Ukraine has become. These drones are a new, scary part of war. They use fire weapons, which we thought were a thing of the past, but now they're back. And they can be dropped very accurately from the sky. Ukraine made these dragon drones because they needed new weapons to fight. They are a symbol of how tough Ukrainians are. But they are also a serious warning. Dragon drones make us ask some hard questions about what fighting will be like in the future. People say that when you really need something, you find a way to make it. Because of the war, Ukrainian engineers and soldiers made something new. The Dragon drone. These fiery weapons weren't made by some big company. They were made because people were desperate, clever, and worked together. The Dragon drones show how strong Ukrainians are. They were facing a much bigger army, so they had to invent new things. Small teams of engineers, sometimes working in simple workshops, are building these dangerous drones. One important group making these drones is Steel Hornets, a Ukrainian company working hard to make new drones. They show how Ukrainians don't give up. Dragon drones look simple, but they are very dangerous. They are small, unmanned aircraft that carry thermite. Thermite is a chemical that burns incredibly hot, over 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit, or 2,200 degrees Celsius. Think of a welder's torch, but much, much hotter. That's how hot dragon drones are. These drones are small enough to be hard to see and can fly through tricky areas. Soldiers can control them from far away and hit targets very accurately. Here's how they work. First, the drone takes off and flies to the target using its camera. When the target is close, the person controlling the drone sets off the thermite. The burning thermite falls on the target and starts a huge fire. It's a very powerful weapon. It can burn enemy soldiers, destroy vehicles, and even break through some armor. Dragon drones have already changed things on the battlefield. We know that Russian soldiers have been burned in their trenches, and their armored vehicles have been melted by these drones. They scare the enemy a lot. Everyone is afraid of being burned alive, and dragon drones use that fear. But these new weapons are important for more than just the fighting in Ukraine. The dragon drone changes everything. And if more people start using them, it could be very dangerous. Imagine if terrorists or bad countries had these cheap and easy-to-use fire weapons. It's a scary thought, and we need to think about it. Countries around the world need to talk about whether dragon drones are okay to use before it's too late. We are entering a new kind of war, a war where fire falls from the sky, and the results could be terrifying.